While the president is in California today, his cabinet is facing a showdown with Congress over the debt ceiling. Today, the federal government is expected to hit its maximum borrowing amount of $31 trillion. It seems impossible, but we are there. In a letter, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says that she's taking extraordinary measures to buy time for lawmakers. She says a government default on payments would harm the economy and the livelihoods of all Americans. Our Allison Harris is live at the White House with how it could impact you. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning, Mitch. The debt ceiling deadline is today. Those extraordinary measures Janet Yellen is talking about that's needed to avoid economic catastrophe, that starts right now as the White House and House Speaker Kevin McCarthy are locked in a showdown. The Biden administration wants Congress to raise the borrowing cap, as you said, about $31 trillion immediately to avoid the fiscal disaster of defaulting. That has never happened before in the U.S. The two parties are in a standoff. Democrats saying it is a non-starter. They're not going to negotiate with Republicans on this because Republicans want to use this moment to also enact some steep spending cuts. The Biden administration does not want to group together the debt ceiling and these spending cuts.
This is not a plan. It is a recipe for economic catastrophe. As President Biden has made clear, Congress must deal with the debt limit.
I'd like to sit down with all the leaders, especially with the president, and start having discussion. I think it's a sign of arrogance if you would say he wouldn't even discuss it. Why wouldn't we sit down now, set a budget, set a path to get us to a balanced budget, and let's start paying this debt off?
That's where the two sides are at. A lot of implications of this. Republicans are now planning a debt prioritization measure for the Treasury Department. Essentially, the Treasury would pay some bills and not others. Which bills get paid and which ones do not is still unknown. Mitch?
So, Allison, I shudder to ask the question, but I must. What happens if the U.S. defaults? Are we looking at an immediate economic impact?
We're not looking at an immediate economic impact because the U.S. does have some time. This really doesn't impact the economy for about 6 months until this summer. That's when the U.S. would run out of cash. Now, some estimates state that the country wouldn't be able to pay more than 60% of its bills. And we're talking about things like Social Security, issuing tax refunds and food stamps, as well as paying salaries for federal workers. But, Mitch, a lot is unknown because, as I said, this has never happened before.
Okay, thanks for that, Allison.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.